Jason, this is the first March Madness post in the new world of gambling. Is that not true?
It is. It's exciting. First one, we had a great NFL season, and now looking forward to our first March Madness with a live mobile betting product in New Jersey.
So I'm not going to break news here, although it was breaking news to me. World Cup, estimated worldwide gambling, 260 million. Super Bowl was a record in 2018, 158 million. Kentucky Derby, in 2017, 209 billion.
See, that seems so low because I know how many pools that go around.
March Madness, 10 billion.
Wow.
10 billion. Did you hear it? Super Bowl, 158 million. Is that real, 10 billion?
Well, 10 is including the illegal market.
Well, that's what I want to get to as well. Only 3% is legal. Why aren't you thinking this is going to be unbelievable for you if you can just get some of that, some of that business, right? Do you plan? Was it possible?
I think this year it's going to be hard because there's only mobile betting in Jersey, and also there's some forms in Nevada and a few other states like Mississippi. But come a few years from now, when I think a lot more of the country will have legal mobile sports betting, you're going to see a lot of that 10 billion coming into the legal market. I think most Americans would rather bet legally.
I mean, I was actually, thinking of it in my own way because it was the 20-year anniversary of The Sopranos, so I rewatched the entire series. It's unbelievable.
Great show.
Unbelievable show, and we just had the first gang. It looked like a gang hit, but it wasn't, as it turns out. Or they're not sure in Staten Island. So I was just wondering: that is still the sort of the bread and butter of organized crime? Is still gambling? Is it? Are they eventually going to be cut out of this whole thing if it's legalized? They must be fighting tooth and nail to not let this happen.
Well, right now, I think a lot of it's happening offshore in either the Caribbean or other foreign jurisdictions.
Okay, so it's like
I think a lot of it has been moved from onshore to offshore. But still, of course, there's going to be a decline eventually. I think in the short term, because there's so much hype around sports betting and still yet most of the U.S. has to legalize it, they're probably seeing a rise.
Do you? So I got my brackets here. I don't do the individual bets. I just do it like everybody does.
Brackets are fun.
They are. My problem is I watched the bracket selection last night, and I listen to these clowns pick all the Cinderellas and the upsets, and they affect me. Like, should I pick Liberty over Mississippi State? They told me Liberty, and I do that, and then or I pick some other one, and then Mississippi State will go to the Elite Eight. That's what always happens to me.
Yep.
Should I just press the button on the first round and just do the highest seed, or should I try to pick upsets?
Well, if you've seen my bracket the last few years after day one, you wouldn't be asking me for advice. But I could tell you the betting public likes the favorites. The top 4 teams outside of only Kentucky is in the top 4. Is not a #1 seed, and Gonzaga is the 5th most bet on team to win the tournament on DraftKings, and they're a #1 seed. So 4 of the top 5 bets on DraftKings for winning the tournament are #1 seeds.
And you saw Zion come back, right? I guess his knee's okay.
I'm a Duke guy, so I'm pretty happy about that.
17 of 17 or something? Has anyone ever done that?
First game, he was 13 of 13.
13 of 13.
Yeah, he's an amazing player. He's a player unlike any we've ever seen. He's a freshman, yeah.
All right, so I mean, should I pick? I've never seen Belmont Temple. I've never seen Belmont play. Is Belmont going to be? I just don't know whether I should really do these. It makes me mad because these guys, they may know nothing, but they picked it. Oh yeah, for sure. Oregon they've won 7 straight. Oregon's definitely going to beat. Who have I got them beat? I got them beating a much better team. So you can't help me. You're the wrong guy for me in this case. Is that what you're saying?
Like I said, my bracket has been destroyed the last few years. So I'm the wrong guy to ask.
Oregon going to beat Wisconsin?
I think Wisconsin will win that one. But I'm biased against, probably I don't see as many of the West Coast games because they're late at night and I have young kids.
There's no way to do this without getting frustrated.
Even if you saw every game, you wouldn't know.
So does DraftKings make more money on the overall brackets or the individual games?
We just launched brackets this year, so we'll see. But I'm guessing it'll be betting on the individual games. However, we do have brackets for the first time this year. There's a free version you can play, enter for free of the $64,000 in prizes. And then you can also play with your friends, set up for free. And then in our sports betting app, if you're in New Jersey, there's all kinds of pay-to-enter brackets games. So you can, just like you play with your friends, enter a bracket, put in 5, 10, 20 bucks, and some of the prize pools are 100,000 or more.
So what my team Georgetown is in the NIT, the not important tournament. So can I bet?
Can I bet on this year?
We should be. I know, we absolutely. I'm not complaining. We're lucky we're playing. Past the last week. Can I bet on? Can I go to DraftKings and bet on the NIT as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, we do not have brackets for the NIT, but we do have betting on the games. You can bet on who you think will win the tournament. I think Georgetown has a great shot, so you can absolutely go.
You should have brackets.
I know, we should do NIT brackets.
Yeah.
It's a good
Jason,
idea.
are you going to be like just a gazillionaire in 5 years? I mean, do you know how to do this? Or do you know how to cash in on the legalized? What's the other one that you compete, or are you the same?
Name is
The other one, so DraftKings and FanDuel are the two main ones. We're just trying to build a great product for customers. All that other stuff will follow, but we're excited that for the first time ever outside of Nevada, we can have mobile sports betting available, and I'm hopeful in a few years people all over the country will be able to do this.
It should be. You were a disruptor, one of our CNBC disruptors. Is some other disruptor going to come in and or is it going to be one of you two?
Well, I think it's hard. It's a regulated market, so there's a lot of requirements to be able to bring a product to market, but like anything, there will be disruption. We have to stay on top of it. If we don't, then we will get disrupted like everybody else.
I mean, to Joe's point, does anyone kind of come up to you and say, hey, that's a nice car there. Be a shame if anything happened to it. Or you get anything happen along those lines? No,
nothing like that.
Okay,
We're always keeping an eye on competition, but nothing along those lines.
Okay, good.